wasn't brilliant for the Mudville Nine that day. The score stood 4-2, but with one inning more to play. And then when Coney died at first, the Burros did the same. A pall-like silence fell upon the patience of the game. A straggling few got up to go in deep despair. The rest clung to hope, which springs eternal in the human breast.
If only Casey could get better whack at that, we would have given money now with Casey at the bat.
But Flynn preceded Casey, as did also Jimmy Blake, and the former was a hoodoo, while the latter was a cake. So upon the stricken multitude grinned, melancholy sat, for there seemed there was little chance of Casey getting to the bat. But Flynn let drive a single to the one and a ball. And Blake, the much despised, tore the cover off the ball. And when the dust had lifted and men saw what had occurred, there was Jimmy safe at second and Flynn a hugging third. Then from 5,000 throats and more there rose a lusty yell. It rumbled through the valley, it rattled in the dell. It pounded on the mountain and recoiled upon the flat, for Casey, mighty Casey, was advancing to the bat. There was ease in Casey's manner as he stepped into his place. There was pride in Casey's bearing and a smile lit Casey's face. And when responding to the cheers, he lightly doffed his hat. No stranger in the crowd could doubt 'twas Casey at the bat.
10,000 eyes were on him as he rubbed his hands with dirt. 5,000 tongues applaud when he wiped them on his shirt. Then while the writhing pitcher ground the ball into his hip, defiance flashed in Casey's eye, and a sneer curled Casey's lip. And now the leather-covered spear came hurtling through the air, and Casey stood a-watching it in a haughty grandeur there. Close by the sturdy bastion, the ball unheeded sped.
Strike one!
From the benches black with people, there went up a muffled roar, like the beating of storm waves on a stern and distant shore.
Kill him! Kill the umpire!
And it's likely they'd have killed him, had not Casey raised his hand. With a smile of Christian charity, great Casey's visage shone. He stilled the rising tumult, he bade the game go on. He signaled the pitcher, and once more the dun spear flew. But Casey still ignored it, and the umpire said,
Strike two! Fraud! Fraud!
But one scornful look from Casey and the audience was awed. They saw his face grow stern and cold. They saw his muscles strain. And then then they knew that Casey wouldn't let the ball go by again. The sneer is gone from Casey's lips. His teeth are clenched in hate. He pounds to cruel violence, his bat upon the plate. And now the pitcher holds the ball, and now he lets it go. And now the air is shattered by the force of Casey's blow. Oh, somewhere in this favored land the sun is shining bright. The band is playing somewhere, and somewhere hearts are light. And somewhere men are laughing, and somewhere children shout. But there is no joy in Mudville. Mighty Casey has struck it out.